Alright, I'm back, MegaPhilX here, and this time we're gonna go after NailMan. NailMan is one of the first robot masters I designed when I was a kid, so that's why he is listed as the first one in the end credits and in the list of robot masters. So we have the cross nailers enemies. Those were kind of easy to do. The stacking meds here, always make sure they pop out completely before you start shooting them. Always a better idea. So here we are in the construction site. The song of in this stage is actually changed many times throughout the development, and I was never really satisfied with the one I made. So in the end, Kevin did this awesome version by using one of the melody ideas I had and basically made it a lot better. So here we are. Never really was happy with my NailMan song. Here comes one of the most difficult platforms we had to develop. It caused us a lot of problems, and Jean-Simon had to fix a lot of bugs with these platforms. Sometimes Megaman would go right through them, sometimes they would not spawn at all. Sometimes they would just disappear, or there was a lot of problem with those platforms. So at some point I was considering just removing them and do something else, but Jean-Simon just told me, no, don't remove them, I'm gonna fix them. Because it's awesome. Both Gab and Jean-Simon are awesome. The game would not be possible without both of them. So you see here the screen, if you keep going like that, you're gonna get hit, you see? So, a little bit of a trick for you guys who wanna do speedruns, or maybe someone already figured it out. If you jump on this nail and start climbing above the screen, you'll just be able to climb right through without any problems. Actually, it was not designed on purpose like that. It's just something I discovered while I was playing the game for the 900th time. You see that the little toad enemies, frog, whatever, here, down here, their behavior is actually the exact same thing as one of the enemies in Megaman ZX, that little NES Megaman remake thing. There's an enemy that does exactly that. He just shoots on the ground, jumps, fires in the air, and then repeats. So it's an idea taken from Megaman ZX, of all places. So here we have Hammerman. Why is he mid-boss? Because at first he was supposed to be a robot master, but he was kind of just like a joke. Like, I wonder which weapon is the weakness of NailMan. But in the end I just removed him because I thought, you know, being a small robot master sprite, he could not really, you know, stomp you with his hammer, so in the end I just removed him as a boss because I didn't really have any idea for an interesting mechanic with him. And I put him as a mini boss because some people liked his design, so I thought that, you know, a big mid boss would be a nice idea for Hammerman. Now, obviously these platforms, obviously I sucked here, right here. These platforms are inspired by the spike platforms in Dr. Cossack's stage in Megaman 4. Instead they throw actual projectiles at you. And in this area here, God, I can't talk properly. There was no water at all. It's just that when we introduced the water mechanics, I just felt like we needed to use it a little bit more in other stages. So I thought I would use it here because we're in a deep, cave or something, or lower part of the construction site, and maybe there was some rain and some water, accumulated at the bottom of the construction pit. So that's the idea. But yeah, first here there wasn't any. At first there was vertical moving platforms in that area, but I just removed them because I thought they were not interesting in that area. Instead, I used the spike platform blocks because I thought they were more interesting. Whoa! Why did I do that? Of course. For some reason, I dropped back down. Just had to mess that up. This section, this vertical section also changed a lot because there was a part there that wasn't really well designed. There you go, a speedrunning trick for you guys. You can actually just get through these rooms really quickly. So yeah, that last part of NailMan stage, basically the entire second half of the stage changed a lot. Because my first ideas were not really good. Still, it's a pretty long stage. Alright, you win. What? For a first timer, these platforms, you just gotta be patient. Hey! I say that now. You just gotta be patient and just, wait for the right opportunity. Because they fire pretty slow, so you have time to check out their patterns. So. I think only a little kid could get the idea of a nail shield. It doesn't really make sense, right? Why would... It should be a nail gun or something. But the idea when I was a kid was that it was a shield. And it makes sense when you actually play it. Well, when you actually use it, when you use the weapon, it makes sense. That was a nice move. Of course he's gonna do that. Oh, epic dodge maneuver. You can sneak in 3 shots when he's done with his jump without the shield, of course. screw it. Nail Shield is one of the most useful weapons in the game. At first it was costing just 3 energy, but after playtesting, getting the game playtested by MSX, one of the guys who worked on Megaman 72, was chatting with him on Skype, and he just suggested that we should increase the energy cost because it's just with 3 energy it was just too useful, because the bosses ignore the invincibility frames for that, so I think 4 energy is a better cost. Here in this cutscene, the background, for those who have a really good eye, it's actually the lines and the circles are from the Megaman X5 virus stages. The background in those stages, it's a pattern taken directly from that game, which is a little bit of a foreshadowing. Ooh. But yeah, I think if I remember right, I think the word Quebec is also in there somewhere. But yeah, NailMan is down, so I don't know which one I'm gonna fight next, but see you guys.